Hey everyone, and welcome to the stream today. We're just going to jump right into some wild play here. We might get into something else here in a little bit, but I'm actually just going to jump straight into wild play here just right off the bat. Just to get sort of into the swing of things, maybe get some more people to join a little bit. Starting off with my Raptor deck. So, I noticed there's a bunch of new cards they added with the the new solo adventure and stuff like that. So we're gonna possibly go into that a little bit and talk about that. But I'd like to, like I said, get into the swing of things a little bit. I haven't played any rounds yet today, so a little bit of a warm up.
Let the hunt begin.
Alright, so off the bat, not too bad of a starting hand. So, I don't have any beasts in my hand yet, but I will next turn. So, I'll just go ahead and play that now. Take the risk, because I want to play something my first turn. And I only got that one mana. Yeah, there we go. So it looks like we got a Murloc deck off the bat. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. Here we go. So we have a selective breeder, or I can draw and buff. I think that's actually what I'll do. So at this point, I can go ahead and play this. It has rush. It's a 4/6. As well as just attacking with this. But if I play this and attack, then I can do the 2 damage to him. So that's what I'll do. With the Murloc deck, it's not a bad idea to be sort of on the aggressive side, because Murlocs can very quickly overwhelm if you don't do something about them. So creating scenarios where the opponent would have to sort of be on the defense instead of, like you see here, drawing cards and things like that. We want them to be on the defense. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use my selective breeder now. Alright, so we'll go ahead and use the Starving Buzzard. And now that I have this, I'll go ahead and play that. I can get the boost from that. And now what I'm going to do is take him out as well as one of them. And then I got that boost from the Death Rattle. Okay, so that's actually awesome that I got that. I'll go ahead and use that. Use my 3 damage spell there and just clear the board. So I'm sort of on the defense a little bit now, but got a little bit of a leg up. Shaman Murloc decks are not easy to face, for sure. Very aggressive out of the gate, sort of right off the bat, very aggressive. Just thinking out loud here, what I could do is I could do the 2 damage to the healing minion, and then do 1 damage to him, but then I'd take the 1 damage. I don't know, I mean, I sort of have to do that, but I could also destroy that and then take 1 damage, which is actually probably what I'll do, because then I'll eliminate me taking 2 damage next turn. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll play the starting buzzard, and then get the double battle cry. Sorry, double battle cry. The double battle cry trigger from that. Oh no! Not lightning storm! Come on, man! Killing me. Down to a 4-1. Sweet. Of course, it's only 2. I'll grab the buzzard. I'll go ahead and use my corrupt. And what I'll do is, for now, that has 5 damage next turn. I realize that that's my my poisonous, but I'd like to keep my buzzards for that card draw. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, so I expected that. That's sort of why I didn't want to necessarily play a buzzard. Sort of expected some of these shaman spells to come out a little bit. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. What do we get? All right, that's worth it. So now I'll play the starting buzzard and I'll get the double battle cry. If I would have played both, I think that's just too much card draw. I'll go ahead and get one more out of it and see what we get. Alright, we got the bear shark. That's fair enough. Let's go ahead and play this weapon. I can do damage, but I'll get the extra durability because I have that 2 mana. So I may as well just play that now. Keep on the aggressive side. Alright, so he's going to trigger his quest here. Oh, no, he's not going to trigger the quest. Uh-oh. Not good for my opponent. Do I have it? 8, 11, 14, 15, 17, 19. I do not have it. Barely, I do not have it. So we'll see what happens here. I am going to create a situation that forces them to do something. I'm not going to attack these minions because I feel like if I do that, I feel like that's just going to... oh, nope, there it is. I have it now.
Well played.
And there it is. Alright, so there's our first win. Getting into the swing of things. That's something I wanted to talk a little bit about too, the rewards track. We'll discuss that a little bit. But let's keep going here on a roll. So just keep going for a little bit, and then maybe we'll talk about the rewards track a little bit.
Versus Illitin. This ends now. Let the hunt begin.
King Crush on the first turn is a no-go, especially when you don't have the coin. And look at this, we have a Demon Hunter as the as our opponent. Not the easiest opponent for a hunter. The easiest opponent for anybody, really. Demon Hunters can be, and we've got Baku, so he's got the upgraded hero power right off the bat. Okay, so we got, of course, I drew King Crush. Of course, got rid of him, and then immediately... You know how often that happens? That happens to me literally all the time.
Evil
I can't tell you how many times I've gotten rid of a card just to draw it on my first card after that.
You are not prepared. Greetings, traveler.
So I'll go ahead and use that for now.
To the hold.
Just go ahead and get that out so that way we can't use the hero power in combination with the minion. Okay, so yeah, it's gone. We've lost it. Oh well, that's okay. I could get the extra bonus from that now if I would decide to do that. I think I'll actually hold off because I haven't taken any damage yet. I could actually trigger the battle cry for this, but I'm not going to do that. Part of the reason for that is because I'm dealing with a demon hunter, so I want to be a little more strategic about what I do. I don't want to sort of just blindly play things. You know, just sort of like I did last game, where I could just play stuff. With a Murloc deck as the opponent, that sort of works a bit because a lot of those cards are like 2 and 3 cost cards, 1 and 2 cost cards as well. One cost cards, but you know, when they're lower minions like that, you don't have to worry as much. With demon hunters, honestly, some of these cards are so OP, it's absurd. They'll have such a low mana cost, and you really got to be careful, especially these minions that can be buffed like this so easily. So anyway, it looks like I'm starting my turn with some lost mana. So that's not fun. And that's sort of what I was talking about with demon hunters. You want to be cautious here. So I'll go ahead and draw my raptor.
They will never catch me.
They're not trapped. They're my friends.
Okay, the Spirit Jailer is one card that's starting to get really annoying. I am seeing this card just all the time. You know, because it's going to be a half and half card. It's gonna be you know, half Demon Hunter and then half Warlock. So either could use it, and it is a demon card, but it also has those 2 soul fragments it shuffles into their deck. It is a 1 cost 1/3. This card is stupid in my opinion. Should be at least 2 mana. Least. Anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and get something going here. I'm gonna hold on to this for now.
I will have vengeance.
Just thinking about what I want to do here. I have a couple options. I think what I'd like to do is just simply get rid of that right off the bat. So I'm going to get rid of that. Now I'm going to buff this so I can get that in my deck, but also take out that other card at the same time. The answer is to that.
Our enemies will fall.
So that's sort of what I was talking about. We have this 6/4, and it's only 5 mana, and its battle cry is absurd. If your hero attack this turn, deal 4 damage. How easy is that for a demon hunter? With that 1 cost hero power. So what I'd like to do here is just get something in my hand and then... Okay. That's pretty awesome. So that's a 6/5 now. What I could do is I could hold on to that next turn, and I'm going to play this. And what I'd like to do is actually hold on to that, because I'd like to buff that again if I can. I realize that I'm sort of taking a risk by doing that, but this is a demon hunter I'm dealing with, so I'd like to make it count when I play my cards here. Make them a little harder to take out. The demon hunter just has so much damage that it can do in every facet of, yeah, whether it be spells or physical damage, weapons. It has everything as far as damage is concerned. So can be a bit frustrating as an opponent. So I'll take that beast card and draw that. Very good. Now I'll go ahead and use my don't feed the animals like I was planning on doing, and I will get my 6/8 with rush. Take one of these out, and then I will get 2 8/7s. And hopefully that is enough. Probably not. If I could count the number of times I got smacked by a demon hunter deck. So continuing with discussing OP cards, a 3-cost 2/2 weapon with lifesteal. It's actually not too bad, but that 3 mana cost is a little... That's just what happens with demon hunters. They have really good stuff for very low mana cost. The question is, do I have it? I don't think I do. So if I take these out, then that leaves me with 17 damage. It's not enough. Because I have King Crush. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize he was buffed. My bad. That would be 19 damage. So it's still not enough, obviously. He's not absurd. But let me go ahead and just do some control here.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears!
So I'm not sure that really mattered, but hey, I've loaded up my board. Board's completely loaded up. We'll see what happens here. 18 to 13, as far as health is concerned.
Demons?
Yeah. So that's sort of what I was talking about with Demon Hunter. They just get cards like that, but that's alright. He can't take me out. He didn't get any rush minions or anything with charge, so that's it for my opponent. Oh, come on! You couldn't let me just do the damage. Why does everyone do that? So this is what I'd like to talk about. By people constantly not letting others finish their turns and just giving up like that, a lot of times what happens is you then miss out on some of those quests. So like let's say you have a quest for, oh, I don't know, damage to a hero, you know, where it's I have to do so much damage to a hero, and then they give up. They're like, oh, I don't want to take this damage. So right before, as you saw, I would have won, they just sort of give up. And what can happen with that is you have all these quests. So if I have a quest in here that says do 500 damage, I don't know, I'm just picking a number. Do 100 damage to a hero, for example. And I am like, I don't know, 4 short. I am now having to go in and do a whole nother playthrough simply because that guy decided he wanted to leave the match because he was going to lose anyway. When I'm sort of sitting here and I'm making sure I'm doing it for others, it'd be really nice if the rest of the community would sort of do the same thing for me. I've always wondered why people play competitive games, but then just get angry when they lose. It's sort of like, you know, I understand, like, I sort of get a little frustrated at games at times too, but I feel like I have a bit of a frustration that sort of ends up coming from a place of, is the game well balanced? Is this working as far as a good mechanic in the game or not? Or is it just a broken mechanic? Like I was discussing earlier about how absolutely broken the demon hunters are. But that's not so bad. But basically, the long and short of it is, if you are playing something to compete, it doesn't matter what it is. If you are competing with anything, look at that as a way to better yourself and your skills in that thing. Don't look at it like I've lost, I'm worthless, you know, that sort of thing, because I feel like that's what a lot of people do. I feel like they take video games and they're just, this is stupid. Yeah. No, that's not what video games are supposed to be. I sort of jokingly do that at times. Like I was just playing Madden at a friend's house, and I was getting a little frustrated because it was the sort of thing where I'm used to playing Madden on Xbox controllers, and I've never touched a PS5, and he has a PS5, so we're playing on the PS5, and I was hitting the X button, which of course is the where the square button is on the PS5. I was hitting what I thought was the X button over and over and over because I just instinctually would hit that button. But as you know, the X button on the Xbox controller is where the square button is on the PlayStation controller. So I was sort of jokingly like, oh, this is stupid, dumb PlayStation ball, you know, like I was just joking. But don't just ruin it for everyone else. When you do stuff like this where you just sort of leave conceit, like, all right, if you're sort of in the middle of the match, you got a bad hand, you see where it's going, fine, hit the concede button. I understand that happens. If I'm literally about to do fatal damage and you hit the concede button, that's a bit petty. Let me finish my quests. All right, so for example, like I said earlier, if you have quests in here and they say, you know, do so much damage to minions or heroes, I could have done that damage, and you could have let me do that damage and accepted the fact you are about to lose anyway. Especially when I say well played. It's like, come on, you know it's coming. So please be respectful, guys. I mean, we all have quests in here we want to do. We all hate grinding for everything. You know, part of it is the grind, but part of it is like, all right, this is taking forever. Let me get that damage and get that quest out there and done. So anyway, that's part of what I'd like to talk about a little bit, is just that, or sorry, wanted to talk about a little bit is that. Another thing I wanted to discuss is in the shop here we have new things to get. So we have what's called Bob's Bargain, as well as the Tavern Special. Looks like you'll get right here. So 40 wild packs. Each pack has 5 cards with at least 1 rare or better, so that's pretty normal. 2 random wild legendaries. That's awesome. So that's $30, and then we got another $30 Tavern Special, looks like. So that's cool. You get 2 Barren legendaries. Okay, so that's something to take note of. This one will be more of a random thing. It could be anything. So since that's wild, it could be anything, and then this one will be more specific. That'll be a newer card. 2 newer legendary cards, as well as, of course, the Forged in the Barrens mini set, which is what I was discussing. It does have some Murlocs, though. If this was a Demon Hunter card, I guarantee you this would be like 5 mana. Guarantee it. So, yeah, some of that stuff. They have a bit of an unfair advantage, but that's all right. They lack some other things, but they are very OP as far as classes are concerned. But anyway, so let's go ahead and try some of these. So this is actually what I'd like to also do today, is some of these solo adventures here. So we have a new solo adventure. We have the Book of Mercenaries here to do. And as you see, I've already started it.
But at least I had my teacher for company. It seemed like we walked for ages, but Khan said I wasn't ready for a mount.
I will teach you 5 lessons to become a true member of the Horde. You must prove yourself worthy. That is the first lesson.
So yeah, it looks like I've already started this. I could retire and start over, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and go with this. Let's just sort of look over what I've already got here. Oh, that's cool. All right. Draw 2 cards, cost 1 less per attack of your weapon. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that card before, actually. I wonder how new that is. Cutting class. That's pretty cool. Let's do it, guys. Let's jump right into a solo adventure.
Rokara versus Hezrul.
Khan, look! That Torn is in trouble. We have to help him.
You trespass on Kolkar lands.
So something to note when you're doing solo adventures, or just playing against the computer in general, for like what's the other one, duels, I think. If you're doing that type of stuff, you actually don't have time limits per turn. You could just sit there. So that's something that's kind of nice about it. A lot of times you'll get a decent starting hand with these things too, so I wouldn't mess around with it too much. At the end of your turn, give another friendly minion +0/+2 death rattle, go dormant for 2 turns. Okay. So that'll get a buff. Ah, no! I forgot to do the 1 damage! Stupid! Lesson number 1. When you have a charge minion...
Wildflowers, Mr. Centaur.
Oh man, noob failure right there. Alright, whenever a friendly minion takes damage, gain an armor. Okay, so...
You stepped on the pretty flowers.
Aren't you a little
do
short
this.
for a grunt?
Let's do this. Now I'll do the damage, and then we'll do damage to him, and then that will trigger the armor.
Go, hyenas!
This is interesting.
Hey! Your fight is with me, Centaur! Let the Turin go!
I shall grind your bones beneath my hooves and use his horns as a back scratcher!
So much
So
for
let's go ahead and play that.
negotiating.
Get the buff.
Not
damage.
to fight.
I'll go ahead with the charge.
Chief! For Hellscream!
Yep. Because now it doesn't get that. At least I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't think it actually works if you kill it. I think it has to take the damage. Not fatal damage, I should say. So we've got a hunter
Help
secret
us fight
here.
this enemy!
Fight? Me? I don't know. But wait, I can help you.
So this is a 3/6. I'll go ahead and play
Go
that.
down without a fight.
Be nice to be able to use that. I don't need that. I know that I need that right now. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad that happened. I should have triggered that first. Four mana's not too bad. I definitely want to get this back out. Ooh. I'm gonna take that out. Just trying to think about how I could go about doing this to all enemy minions. There we go.
Spirits guide me!
I could kill it with that. I'd like to save that if I could. Here we go. Yep. That works.
I'll take you all on. I will trample you all!
Rokara, it is time for your second lesson. And that lesson is... For the Horde!
Just thinking, what do I want to do? Nice.
Only beasts are above the seat.
Business is booming!
I don't need to do that yet. I don't know why I was thinking.
I'll take you all on.
hyenas like crazy. Okay, that's a nice one to get.
I'll take you all on.
So if you didn't catch that, I played that first, so that way I'd get the armor from the attack there. I think I'll just do the damage directly. So that's 0. I'm gonna go ahead and play that. Oh, nice. There it is. There it is.
Frost wolves!
Thank you for saving me. I am Guff Rune Totem.
We could use a healer, and I never forgive myself if something happened to you. Come with us.
Woohoo! Guff is going on an adventure.
Barrens can be pretty funny. I remember some of the dialogue in Thunder Bluff being
Brukan led us
humorous.
south, deep into the heart of the Barrens, on guard for Quillboar ambushes. The young Tauren druid proved to be a handful.
Look, it's a cute little scorpid. Hey, little guy. Ouch! Ooh, careful. You poked me with your stinger there. Aw, the scorpid was just saying hi, weren't you? Oh, feeling a little woozy. Ugh.
Just looking at the okay. Rewards track. Just looking at the XP I need there. Actually, you know what? What I'd like to do also is I'd like to get to some battlegrounds too, because we never do battlegrounds on here. So let's do some battlegrounds. And we are still showing beta. Is that really what we're doing? We are still showing beta for these things? Why? You know how long it said that? Alright. Lately, I have not been having good luck in battlegrounds. Let's see. Last time was 6th place. Hey, there was a 4th. And then it was 7, 5, 3. So not the greatest luck so far, but hopefully we can change that. We can have a little better luck this time. If I get a queue properly. Alright, let's see. We've got Reno. That's actually not too bad. I did not get a very great selection. Let's pick him. I'll go with the secrets.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
Alright, so right off the bat, we've got a mech, a pirate, and something for demons. That's probably the best one out of those. Unless I start getting more demons, then I'll consider going demon, but we'll see what happens. You know, you just have to sort of cater your battlegrounds.
Don't tell the others.
You know, the stuff that you're doing in the battlegrounds to what you're seeing. You know, you're gonna see different stuff each time you play, and you know you're gonna have a lot of bad luck in the battlegrounds. That is going to happen.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
So, for example, if I wanted to do Murlocs, like I just decided I wanted to do Murlocs, I've literally got none both turns so far. So that's not a really great way to do Battlegrounds. What you should do is sort of just decide what you're doing based on what you get. But off the bat, you sort of just want to pick things. You sort of just want to make sure you have stuff in play. So we'll go ahead and go with Ice Block for now. Get that in there.
I think you can win this thing.
Does that go away after each turn? I don't know if secrets go away after each turn. I've never used them in Battlegrounds. So we're about to find out.
Welcome back.
Okay,
How's it
so
going
secrets
out there?
stay. That's good, because I got Ice Block. And Ice Block, as you know, is prevents fatal damage, so that's going to be an end-of-game sort of thing. I'm seeing some mechs. I'm seeing mechs and dragons as a recurring theme.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
So we'll freeze that to get that mech. And then quickly
think
pick
you
a
can
secret
win
since I
this
have
thing.
some mana left to use. Wow, we got the guy that got kicked twice in a row. That's lucky. Was it twice in a row? Maybe it wasn't in a row. It was twice though.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
So, and the second to last place guy. I'm getting lucky here. Okay. So once again, I froze that to get that, but I can actually get both of these. And they are both mechs. So let's continue with our mech setup here.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
You know, order sort of does matter a little bit. If you're not having very good luck with stuff, definitely shift stuff around. Usually want your big minion on the left. But I like to mix things up a little bit too. I don't necessarily like to put everything big on the left. That's just not necessarily a very solid strategy. Alright. It's already not doing so bad, but we're getting really lucky with our opponents. Okay, now we have the third place person. So that's, we're getting up there now. Alright, so we'll have a golden here. I'm definitely going to do that.
Hey, a triple. Here's your reward.
Alright, so I'm actually going to use this to get the buff.
You must kill them all.
So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put this here. there. Let's see what happens. I was not paying attention. Had to make some quick decisions there. Ran out of time. I was thinking too much about where I wanted to put that. And see, that's what I was just talking about. You know, you don't want to necessarily think too much about placement. So I was able to sort of recover a little bit there. So that's good. We still won that round. Who do I got next? First place.
Keep up the pressure.
All right. So we have a 0 cost upgrade. I'm going to do the 0 cost upgrade. I'm gonna grab the mech, just for good measure, because it's a mech. And I'll refresh. And right there we have a golden. So let's go ahead and freeze that.
Fight hard.
Actually, I could get that this turn if I wanted to by selling this and this. I'm not gonna do that though. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna put this out. And this, and I am going to use my mana on a secret to buff minions, and then I shall freeze. So now I'm going to freeze, and then that'll guarantee me the golden right here, pointing at the screen right here. That'll guarantee me that golden next turn, and let's see what happens with this turn. I sort of was weird about my placement there, but we'll see what happens. Got Divine Shield. I may have to find a way to counter that Divine Shield, because if a lot of my opponents are doing Divine Shield stuff, yeah, that's gonna be a difficult play. All right, not so bad.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
So there's our golden. And do that, and that'll pull those off the board for me, and I'll have plenty of room.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Sort of ran out of time again. No, I could have had a golden, but I ran out of time. Yeah, in Battlegrounds, you sort of have to be very quick about your turns earlier on. You get more time as the game goes on. But, you know, if you want to make a difference early on, that'd be good. Isn't so bad? Isn't so bad? Alright.
Your minions
Okay.
really pulled their weight.
So, unfortunately, we did not get him back. It would have been nice to be able to get him back. I'm just thinking about if I want to upgrade. No, I don't. What I'd like to do, though, is just get this out of here.
Total power!
You get the coin from that. There we go. Finally. Okay. So now he's gonna go out front.
I pack a big punch.
Ooh. So that's a great one to get. That ability is really good to have in a battleground. So we're just gonna use that, set that there for now. And of course, we will take the buff again. Yes. Oh no, I can't get that yet. Alright,
I'll make
that's fine.
sure
I
these
will
ones
freeze
stick
it because I
around
want
for
that
next
battle
time.
cry. A 16-19.
Good at this.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my initial upgrade now because that was only 4 mana to do that. Now I'm gonna go grab my mech I was talking about. Not gonna use that quite yet. Nice. So I got another one here. Let's go ahead and get rid of him now. Yeah, that's fine. I sort of wasted that coin that I got rid of that minion for, but that's fine. It is what it is. So I went with the poisonous because I didn't have the boost, so I want the poisonous because that is going to kill anything. Of course, unless the minion says this minion takes 1 damage at a time. It's the only time that would not actually. No, poisonous would still kill that. Actually, yeah, because poisonous isn't about damage. It's about just it dies. Any amount of damage kills it. So 1 is enough. All right. I'm going against the first place guy again, so I do have an option at a Divine Shield here. And since I am facing him again, I am actually going to take that. First I'm going to get the boost from that. I'm not using these as golden minions. Nice.
I like where you're going with this.
Yep, me too.
You down a minion and up a goal.
Okay, so now we have that. Now we also have the Divine Shield.
Nothing scares me, except nice.
And the buff. Awesome. Let's see what this first place guy got. And while we were doing other stuff, let's see what we've got here. Okay, so a couple more now. It's alright. Nice. Good one to get it. Nice. So this guy got the Divine Shield, and that helped a lot. I think we got it. Yep. Nice. How much damage? And I still have that dragon. Do I not? I do still have the dragon.
Good at this.
So that dragon's giving getting buffed like crazy just because I keep winning. I think he's gonna sit there a little longer because he's getting crazy buffed. Okay. Let's do a refresh here, see if I can get another golden going. I have 2 mummies, but I'd like to get something else going on here. But for now, I'll just grab that.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
And as well as that, since I already have one. Now, since I only have 1 mana left in 10 seconds, I'll just use that as my secret rather than refreshing.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
A 28-31, so that's that minion that was like a 16-19 or something like that last time we faced this opponent, so that's pretty absurd. Hoping this guy hits him before dying. No! Oh my goodness. This card is single-handedly winning the game for that player. So that's a smart choice.
The battle is really raging out there.
I just took, like, what was it, 16 damage I think I took? Yeah, 16 damage that turn. Not good. Not good at all. Alright, so my next opponent is one that was already knocked out, so hopefully I'll be okay with that. They will still have their board, unfortunately, that's how it works. Alright, let's do... Actually, you know what, I am going to upgrade, because I am trying to get these goldens here. So that's a really nice mech to get, actually. I'll grab that a while. And there's another one.
Come close and listen.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
That's alright. Well, we should be alright with this turn here. Can't imagine this board taking me out. Though I am sad that I used up that secret. Alright, so this is gonna be a lot of damage. 14.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
So that's gonna go. That's gonna
I
go
didn't
away.
like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
So these are all options at Goldens. Right now, at this point, I'm gonna want to get rid of one of these actually, because I'm just sort of filling up on stuff I can't really use because full board here. So just go ahead and play this one out. And we'll see what happens. Oh no, I lost my lights. My lights. I lost them, guys. And they are back. Sorry about that. I like my lights. What can I say? Yay! Won that one with flying colors. 15 damage. Oh man, I should lose my lights and look at the floor more often.
Really pulled their weight.
Okay, so hey, look at this. I'm in first. Look at that. That won't last long. Look at who I'm against next. Alright. Thinking. Let's just go ahead and see if I can get... That's not too bad of a one, actually, to get. Actually, I like that one. Let's grab that.
I like where you're going with this.
And I'm gonna have to get rid of something. I don't wanna.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Scanning for hostiles.
You've got this. You're way ahead.
Oh man, gotta poison this now. That could be bad. Oh no! Trying to get me back for last turn. I'm pretty sure that was the opponent from last turn. Oh no, I faced the first place guy. Yeah, tough opponent here too. Oh no! And what does the 6 damage become? It becomes 12. Oh, and just like that, I am in 3rd place with 4 health.
Back. How's it going out there?
Now, let's not forget, I do have my ice block. Oh no, why did I have to put me against the Demon Hunter? Well, I guess it's just us 4 left anyway, so it is what it is. At least I got the last place guy. Not the first place guy again. Let's do this. And there it is. Nice.
A good tactical
That's
choice.
what I've been waiting on. That golden, finally. Alright. Let's see what else we can get here. Need one more of those, too. I really want that. Really want it. Should I swap it for these? I'm thinking about it. 4 health. I still have ice block. Ugh. Blah. Alright. Boom. Just gave me the... Just trying to use it really quick. It's alright. See, if I hadn't used it. Just in time. Yes! I got it. I got it. Yes! Sorry, man. Or female or whatever. Sorry, person.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Alright, looks like I am in 3rd against the first place player. That is so much fun. And look who it is. It is my repeat Divine Shield person who has that ridiculously huge minion. Oh boy. Yeah, at this point, getting rid of that. At this point, I'd like to just make up for this. So let's get the boost from that. And just try to make sure that I'm finishing in time. And not running out of time here. If I get a divine shield, that would be great. Fingers crossed for me. Oh no, Mal'Ganis! Are you kidding me? Not Mal'Ganis now. A 64-67, that's the one. It's had that all game, just been upgrading it. So that's my ice block right there. I'll use up my ice block. Oh, okay. So second place opponent now. First, why does the first place person get a break? Come on. Come on. Why couldn't they face each other? Give me a break. A break for once. Look at this. I'm facing the second place person now. Why couldn't it give me a break? Gave them a break last turn. And look. 0 damage to the hero that they faced. That's a little interesting. Okay.
Better hire a retreat while you can.
The upgrade now. Darn. Oh well. I don't know how well this is gonna go for me, but we'll see. Oh no, now it has freaking Wing Fury. There's that Divine Shield. That lovely, lovely Divine Shield. Everything is attacking that poisonous man. Oh, man. Well, that's it for me. Third place it is. Yeah. Should have just given me a break that turn. It did for the other player, but that's okay. Finished my quest. Got third place, so that's not so bad. Now we can go in here and see the board that I just had. It shows up. That just looks so stupid sitting there. It was an incomplete board. I was gonna swap that out. It didn't give me a break that turn. I just had to keep fighting opponents and slowly dwindling down. Alright. Luck of the draw though. Luck of the draw. Finished in top 4 with 20 different heroes, so now it'll be 30 different heroes. 30 different heroes? I guess there is. I guess there is a bunch by now. Finish in the top 4? Oh, wow. Cool. So that was a nice little boost for my my achievement rank there. Cool. Awesome. So now that we've gotten the battleground out of the way, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a short break, but I will be back very soon, you guys. Couple minutes actually, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump into some more wild play mode. But let me just be right back here. Couple minutes. See you guys here really soon. Hey guys, I am back. Somebody wanted to say hi. Here you go. I'll let you guys. There she is. Somebody wanted to say hi. Hello. Alright, let's jump into some more play mode. And you stay right here. Okay. So jumping into another so now I'm silver rank 9. And jumping into wild play mode here with my Raptor deck. Oh, got another shaman here.
For Doomhammer.
Oh, let the hunt begin.
And she's gone. Oh well. Rather short-lived. Alright, let's see what we got here. Hey, not a bad starting hand. Okay, so, I don't want to play that quite yet. Looks like we got another Murloc deck here, though. So now I'll go ahead and do that. Play the Blizzard and the Raptor. Poisonous with Wind Fury. That's fun stuff. So just because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and play this first. That way I can get the extra durability out of that. Rather than using up my upgradable rush minions, I'll just go ahead and use my weapon to do that and take the 1 damage. Really wish I had a spell now. Alright, let's see if we can draw something. Nope. That's a whole lot of nope. Oh boy, this isn't going so well so far. Alright, let's go ahead and use it. I do want to get rid of that. I don't want that sitting out. Not getting the best cards here. A 9 and a 6 cost. This is not going well for me.
I hunt alone.
Yeah, I'll hold on to that. Just for now. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this is not gonna go well for me. So this'll be a loss probably. I just did not draw what I needed when I needed it. Getting 2 high cost cards in a row, sort of mid game like that, around the fourth turn or so. That's not a good thing to get 2 high cost cards in a row. So I lost my bonus stars there. But, as I was talking about earlier, I let him do the damage to me. I didn't just concede. Because he got some, you know, he may have had a quest for that or something like that. Yeah, so I definitely did not draw what I need. I don't have anything too solid yet, to be honest, other than that deck. I'm still trying to get my Shaman Murloc deck to the point that it can actually do anything in the silver ranks. It just can't. It can't do anything in the silver ranks. I think I've said this before, but I had a Murloc deck a while back, Shaman one. I gotta find it. I typically will screenshot decks before I delete them, so I just gotta find it, remake it, because I had a really awesome one.
Rexa versus Jaina.
Now, current
You asked for
situations with cards could have affected it by now, so that's also a possibility. That it won't hold up as well as it did maybe, you know, a year or two ago when I had it in my decks. I had it actually made. We can have more decks than we could ever have before, though, so I really would like to remake it. This is not a bad starting hand. Not at all. Not at all. Mages are sort of my worst enemy, though. Mages and priests. As a hunter, I can counter them. They're just a lot harder to counter because I typically build creature decks. Sorry, minion decks with. I typically build minion decks with hunter, so that'd be why it's a little bit harder for me to you know, win against a mage or priest, because they have a lot more spells at their disposal.
I wonder.
Of course it's the right way.
Alright, so we have these Warsong Wranglers. We have both of them. That's actually a really good sign. So what I will do is I actually will use my Rush Minion right away so I can kill that, as well as trigger the Frenzy. And then that way I can utilize my coin next turn for the Warsong Wrangler. So let's do that. Got an achievement for it. This is a Frenzy related achievement. So once again, sticking to that plan of using the Warsong Wrangler.
Hungry, huh? aren't ya?
I want to pick the raptor, but since I already used the other one, I'm going to go ahead and use him.
You don't pick the one, see?
So it's from their class, so still a mage spell, right? Yeah. Minion, that way I can sort of get ready for that death rattle. I'm gonna go ahead and use him so that death rattle is there as well, because I wanna try to buff them again if I can. Definitely do not want that Cthulhu happening, so time to start getting a little aggressive, to be honest. So we're gonna start seeing what spells my opponent has now. So let's go ahead and use one of these as well as the Warsong Wrangler. There's the buzzard, sweet. That was what I was missing last game. I just did not get the buzzard. I think I got him. I might have gotten one, but early on, but then he just died off or something like that. I don't remember, but I know I was not drawing what I needed. I drew like a 9 and a 6 cost in a row.
What to do?
One right after another. This game I'm drawing a more consistent. This deck is pretty well balanced, but every once in a while you're always gonna have that game where you just draw nothing that you need. That does happen.
At last, a worthy disciple.
Yeah, just like if you've ever, played any type of board game or anything like that, you roll a die. For the most part, you might experience a randomization, but every once in a while you'll play, and there'll be that day where you just roll a 1 or 2 every single time you roll that die. Yeah, it's sort of like that. You just get one. Every once in a while, you get one that throws you for a loop. And it's like, no, you cannot draw the cards that you want. Alright.
I wonder.
So, I'm going to use this. Now, I will go ahead and play my buzzard. And I will get the card draw from that. I'll need the double card draw. And that's exactly what I've been waiting for. I haven't even gotten this card yet. I don't even think I got it once yet today. So that's really nice to get that. So I'll do that. And use the rush. And then I'll go ahead and use my Warsong Wrangler, because then I'll have one health left. So now we're being a little aggressive. The problem is now that we're nearing 7 and 8 mana, they're going to have AoE spells. Not very good board clearing spells usually. So they're... Luckily I have the Volcanosaur. So I'm just going to be aggressive and play that. Let's do it. Let's play the Volcanosaur. We'll go with Stealth, and then we'll go with Divine Shield. Make that harder to kill. Now, even if he's got a spell, he cannot kill that because it has Divine Shield, so no AoE spell is going to work even if it does 6 damage. And he can't target it because it's got stealth, so cannot do anything about that right now.
I wonder.
So it would have a random, like be a spell that would be destroy random minion or something like that.
A simple spell should do.
Alright, I'll go ahead and play my weapon. So that I can get rid of that orc all the way there on the left. And I'll go ahead and see if I can get a whole lot from that. Okay. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. So now that I have quick shot, now I'll go ahead and take my turn, and he'll be very irritated. I don't care, because that's the way it goes. Now watch, another spell is going to come out of nowhere and just destroy all my minions. Or several spells. I'll trigger that quest jet too. It needs 5 more spells. Tell you what, that time warp is going to be a real pain.
Someday
I can trigger that. Especially with how they're dwindling my health down. Oh, there it is. Okay, so they've got all these 0 cost spells, or 1 cost. Lowered cost spells, I should say. So that one was 0. That one I just played was lowered because it had the green number. So that green number means it was lowered to that mana.
Time runs out on you.
It's red. It was raised. Yeah, I figured that would happen. So now they'll get to use that next turn, because that is a 5 mana card. Unless they have something that affects all spells. Oh yeah, they do. I wasn't paying attention. It's that's doing it. So I wasn't paying attention that the Sorcerer's Apprentice was there actually. So that's what's actually doing that, lowering the cost of the spells. But this will be a disaster because this next turn, I could lose the game. Because my opponent will absolutely use Time Warp next turn and be able to just do so much. So, the question is, what do I do now to fix that? One thing I'd like to do immediately off the bat is just get rid of the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Just get rid of her right off the bat. Not the movie, though, because that was an awesome movie. But the card we want to get rid of there. So now that that's gone, I'll do the damage. That way all these go away.
The eternal hunt has begun.
Now I'll use my hero power to do something. There we go. Now, they are going to take their turn twice. Watch. Twice. I'm going to use Time Warp. I'm going to spend 5 mana and use Time Warp. Or 4 mana. Just got a 1 cost spell somewhere. Please tell me you're not going to sit on that card.
What to do? What to do?
So I really do think it would be a terrible choice to sit on the card to not play it. Okay, good. So now I will take that damage next turn. That's 13. Well, this turn I should say. That's 13 damage already. But luckily that only happened on the second time around. I think that's pretty much it for me though. I can't get rid of all that. I'll just try to play it out best I can. One thing I will not do is I will not concede. I will let them win. Okay, so not the best things in the world. Let's see what we got here. So I can do. I can. Oh no! Well, how good that does me now. I have the Zombeast. That doesn't have rush
Well
either.
played.
Yes. Yes. Well played for you as well. I'm just gonna try to go ahead and do something here. Make sure I'm utilizing everything that I have. And we will let our opponent win. Now, one thing that will make me concede is if my opponent wastes all this time thinking about what they want to do when they have Fatal. That is the one time I will concede. If they are just sitting there, taking their time instead of doing anything. I will not concede, though, if it looks like they're close to it. But if they're just sitting there not doing anything, like looking at their cards, no, just do the damage. Like if you know what card you want to play, and you want to play them really quick. All right, that's fine. I won't concede, but come on, just do the do the damage. That I do understand. If people concede when somebody's sort of stalling a little bit, like they want to play a bunch of cards, all right, then I understand. But if you don't even give me a chance to do the damage, then that's when it's irritating. If you just concede, it's like, come on. Alright, so trigger 40 frenzy effects, so that's the one I got there. Maybe some rewards bonus there, so that's cool. Alright, we'll do another one. Let's jump in. Oh, and didn't go so bad.
Versus Malfurion!
Cenarius, guide me to victory.
Let the hunt begin.
3 1-cost cards off the bat. I'm facing a druid. Alright. Normally I would not do that. Normally I would not make that choice. To be like, okay, 3 1-cost cards is fine. Against a druid, I'm a little more okay with it. The reason for that is because a druid will typically have a lot of things right off the bat that they do. They will typically set things in motion. They will sort of start planning. You'll see things just start, like little spells here and there come out, and they'll set things in motion, battle cries, things like that. So 3 1-costs off the bat against a druid, not so bad because you can sort of do stuff right away. Let's just do the damage. I'll use tracking next turn if I need to. Yep, and there's that spell burst. So they're setting things in motion. And there's where that's going to come in handy, and I'm sort of glad I did not swap that out, because now I can use that. it's just that. Yeah, take that one out. I will use my tracking instead of doing damage. Okay. Good. And then we'll just go ahead and end the turn because I'm going to hold on to that for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and take out this minion.
I hunt alone.
And we'll go ahead and do the damage. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if they get boosted. I'm expecting some sort of boosting spell, you know, that would give them a plus whatever to their attack or health. Okay. So not yet. Let's do the buzzard. Alright, so I wanted to boost this, but I'm not getting it. So let's do the buzzard, and then we'll get both battle cries. We'll get 2 card draws from that. So that time I did get it. That's good. So now I can corrupt that. That's what I was waiting for. So let's actually take one of these out now. My opponent's not doing it.
I hunt alone.
So I'm going to do it. Obviously my buzzard is going to go bye-bye. It will not stay up. So that's sort of the card I was talking about. I thought for sure I would see some of those right off the bat in the game, but I did not. So this is what I meant about sort of setting things up and setting them in motion. Very quickly, they're just going to dominate and take over. So I have the potential to destroy most of them here. Too bad I can't destroy all of them. In fact, I think even if I do this, yeah, I'm still taking 10 damage. So I don't think I can come out of this. Yeah, my best bet would be to try to do as much damage as I can to the hero. I do not have enough. Even with this, I just do not have enough. So let's go ahead and do it.
The eternal hunt
For the fun of it. So I was able to sort of hold on there, but he's got this this hero power. He needs 1 attack.
Take pride
Yeah.
in your skill.
I figured that would happen. Finish strong. Finish strong. The reason I say that is because I am about to stop this here. That was going to be my last run, and I sort of epically failed there. I did not mean to click that. I was trying to click that. Alright guys, that was actually going to be it for my Hearthstone streams for the day. I might decide to do something later, but we'll see. One thing I would like to say is just that I am considering adding a game to what I do, but when I add this game, it's going to be one of those games that takes a lot of time. So I want to add one game, but it's going to be like just like Hearthstone, where I spend a lot of time on that and this. So that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to have two sort of main ones that I am doing a lot, because I'd like to gauge what you guys want to see. So here's my here's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking Destiny 2. That is a game that has raiding and lots of grinding and lots of time devoted to it. I am considering adding WoW to it as well. I've been a WoW player for a long time. I've played the game since Burning Crusade was new. I didn't play a lot back then. I started really getting into it at the end of Wrath of the Lich King, when that was new. So I've been playing WoW for a long time. So I'm considering adding that to it, but once again, that's another game that takes a crap load of time. So I want to make sure it's something I really, really want to do. So I'm not sure about that one yet. So Destiny 2 and WoW are two games I'm considering. I wanted to talk about a couple of others, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. Sorry, guys. I'm sort of fasting right now. My brain's not in it right now. I'm missing a few of those normal nutrients that I would need to pull from my memory a little bit. I'm having trouble pulling what I'm trying to pull out of memory. But that's okay. We can talk about it later. But for now, you know, if you guys want to see Destiny 2 or you want to see WoW, just let me know, and maybe I'll pop on one of those and see how it goes, and I'll do a stream and we'll just see how it goes. But those are two games that I am considering that do take a lot of time. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I just wanted to have that little talk and tell you guys where I'm at with my streams and sort of tell you guys about my brainstorming process. So I will, like I said, I will possibly be doing another stream later, but I'm not sure if it'll necessarily be Hearthstone. I think that's it for Hearthstone for today. So I might do something else later. We'll see. But that's it for now, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys rock.